I stay out too late, got nothing on my brain. That's what people say. That's what people say.
This is Joseph Aaron. What's happening, everybody? Welcome to UpFluent TV, where we speak the language of culture to influence positive change. Tauren, what's up, man? How about that music video and your all's cover of Shake It Off? Great work.
Yeah, man, that was a good time. It's actually got a ton of views pretty quick. So those of you watching, make sure you go and check that out afterwards. Now, I just have to be honest. I've been to a Taylor Swift concert. Okay, I follow her on Instagram and Twitter. I own her albums, Red and her latest album that just came out, and she's just awesome. I'm not going to fangirl here in front of the whole world, but Taylor, if you're listening, I love you. And so I love this song that we're talking about today. Let's talk about Shake It Off.
I'm sorry, I jumped right in on you in that.
What did you say?
I said, so let's talk about Shake It Off. We gotta, it's like Jinx.
Yes, pinch poke, you owe me a Coke. Not really. You owe me some Jordans.
All right,
so what do you think, man?
Today. People are, the whole song is it's pretty clear. It's a lot of fun. I love this song. It's fun to dance to. And Tauren, I mean, I dance better than you, but it's fun for me to dance.
Yeah. We'll see about that. Let's post a YouTube clip of that.
Absolutely. But I like the fun of it. I like that whole thing. But I really like the message of the whole song. So I thought we'd dive into that first. What do you think about the message of the song?
Well, I love it. Coming from someone, myself, who has had people say stuff about who I am, what I do, just knowing that right now the climate of pop culture in schools, on campuses, even in workplaces, you don't grow out of this. There's always people that are going to have something to say about people that are doing things differently, uniquely, and are comfortable in their own skin. And it feels like there's a lot of pressure for us to not be comfortable in our own skin, to not be comfortable with who we are. And if there's an artist that I feel like understands who she is and what she's about, it's Taylor Swift. And I think that this song has really got some stuff that we can take away positively.
Yeah, I mean, I get that on the broader context, absolutely. On the more micro context, to use the word, I really like that she deals with the subject of relationships, especially as it relates to student culture. I'm always seeing, as the leader of a student movement, the drama of transitioning relationships and just this overwhelming significance and value placed on people's lives because I have a boyfriend or I have a girlfriend. And the hero in this song, which is Taylor Swift, she refuses to get caught in that drama. And no matter what happens, whether the boyfriend comes and shows up and the girlfriend is like, oh my God, she's not in the drama, right?
Right.
She's like the whole, I love that she just says, it's going to be all right. And what they don't know is, I'm dancing to my own thing, I'm lightning on my feet, and she's just chilling with it. And I love how it just rolls off of her. She's not going to let that drama contain or define her life.
Yes, because no matter where you're at in life, no matter what's happening, we are all going to experience drama, whether that's through relationships, romantic relationships, whether it's through friendships. Maybe it's even something that you're really passionate about doing, and a lot of people give you a hard time for being passionate about that thing. Whenever you go against the grain, whenever you move against the main flow of whatever context you're in, whenever you're saying yes when people are saying no, or you're saying no when people are saying yes, people are going to have something to say about it. And what I love here is that we have a perfect response to the drama, to the critics, to the haters, to the players. We just shake that off. Michelangelo said something really profound. He said, criticize by creating. We can't get caught up in the drama. We can't get caught up saying stuff back. There was a time in my life where I was in the middle of a bunch of drama. It wasn't baby mama drama or anything like that, but it was just, you know, Royal Taylor's trying to get out here and do something new and creative, and people started taking shots at us. And a leader in my life told me, just lay low during this time and let us fight the battles for you. And I think if we just stay focused on creating, being ourselves, and expressing ourselves genuinely, then we can criticize by our creative process, by being who we are.
I'm sure that really speaks to the artists out there, and that's great advice. But on a more personal level, sometimes it's not your art that they're critiquing.
Right.
Sometimes it's just you. You know, it's just your life and who you are as an individual, and that's hard to take. And you've had a lot more experience with that, with the personal attacks. You know, when people don't think you are who you are or make judgments about you. I mean, just keep it real for a second. Let us know how you deal with that. I mean, is lay low the answer, or how do you?
I think it really is. I think the feeling is real. Like, obviously, we want people to like us. We want people to appreciate us. But the reality is, and the sooner we can come to grips with this, not everyone is going to like us. And not everyone is going to get us. So what we have to do is find the people that agree, find like-minded people. And there are two responses to criticism, really, for me. One, there's a negative response where you can just go off, go ham on people, and get back at them the best you can. But that just ties up your creative energy. That ties up your power to go and do something positive. So my response is continue to do what you're doing and don't say anything back. Dude, go read some of our YouTube comments. People are saying all kinds of ridiculousness. I had a picture with the Pope on Instagram the other day. You would have thought I was lighting kindergartners on fire, okay? It was unbelievable, the response, but I'm not going to get caught up responding to comments or trying to get back at people. I realize that I'm not called to make a point. I need to focus on making a difference. And me making a difference is going to say more than I could ever speak with words.
Yeah, the greatest response to your critics is results. So
yes.
So let's take this beyond relationships and just get into that deeper thing. I mean, Taylor Swift is really dealing with relationships, but I want to talk to the student who feels completely alone in the world. You know, they've got those voices. Maybe it was a boyfriend or girlfriend. I mean, Tauren, you know, in our movement, we see students literally committing suicide because a boyfriend or girlfriend broke up with them. And I want to talk to the students out there who have allowed themselves, they don't realize it usually, but their worth and their value is determined by whether they have a boyfriend or girlfriend right now.
Yeah.
Or, like we talked about in the last episode, you know, what some group or clique thinks of them. And, you know, I just want you to know that you're valuable in and of yourself. And one of the things that Taylor Swift said in this song is she talked about how she's dancing to her own beat, she's lightning on her feet. She talked about how she believed that it was going to be okay. And if you can believe, I mean, even if it's tough for you to believe, if you would just take our word for it and believe that the bubble of this moment and this relationship or relationships that are torn up doesn't define who you are, but believe that everything's going to be all right. The value that you bring to the world and who you are and what you're going to get to do is so much more significant and larger than anything you can imagine right now. And so just believe that. That's my thing to you. Just believe, like Taylor Swift is, and just shake it off, baby. Just shake it off.
Right. That's right. I'll say this to wrap up this conversation. Our struggles don't define us. Our response to our struggles define us. And so whether that's a relationship, whether that's fitting in with a group of people, whether that's your situation at home, regardless of what the struggle is, that is not the sum of who you are, but how you respond to it. if you can shake it off, if you can get back up, if you can keep going to school, if you can keep sitting with the people no one wants to sit with, if you can continue to be who you are, that's going to be what defines you. You have been UpFluenced.
Drop the mic!
We'll see y'all next week. Peace.